looking the winning captain, Victor. We'll open the floor for questions. Please raise your hand, we'll pass on the mic and address the question to the coach or the player.
Coach, can you?
Yes.
First of all, many congratulations to both of you on the victory in the superb final. Coach, I would like to ask you about your goalkeeper, Lakshmikant Katimani. A lot of people had stopped believing in his abilities, but you've never given up last season, this season. Just your thoughts on why you persevered with him, why you believed in him.
For our style of play, I think. I take. For our style of play, I think that I took last season. I told last season. I told this season every time that people ask me about Katimani. I think that is the best goalkeeper in our style of play. He's a goalkeeper who is not only in the goal, that he can is good with the feet. He can play outside the box, like today in some moments. In my opinion, okay. Perhaps Sukangil played very good this season, but in my opinion, okay, maybe because I am the coach of Hyderabad, but if I have to choose one goalkeeper in the season, for sure that is Katimani. First of all, when I have to speak about one thing that is not for me, I have a lot of respect of every coach. Of course, for Igor Stimac. Then I can't say if this player or the other player can go or not. I only can speak about the level of Katimani during these 2 years. I think that was one of the best goalkeepers in India. But it's true that last season were goalkeepers with a very good performance, and maybe this year were more mistakes in the goalkeepers, and Katimani practically didn't make any mistake, no. But of course, we have to respect the players for that Stimac call, because for sure in 200 people there are 200 different players lists.
Hello, coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I wanted to know about the dressing room talk during half time, because the gameplay of Hyderabad changed entirely in the second half. And was there any specific advice for Tavora to press high?
No, Tavora, we told shoot out of the box because you will score. No, now seriously, in the halftime we spoke about that we have to play a little more compact. In the first half, we had too much space between our lines. In the second half, I think that we control more the situation. Even they scored before our team, and we equalized very late. But I think that we played in terms of football, because we know what is our situation in the last weeks and days. I think that we play with a lot of personality in the second half and in the extra time.
Captain, you had a fantastic game out there. It looked really intense, really physical, right from the start. You had a lot of possession in midfield, but you also had to drop back towards centre back towards the end. How hard was the match as a player?
As you said, in the first half, I think they more or less controlled the game. For me, it was a fake control because they had just one chance. Maybe we also had one chance, but it's special because it's a final. It's a final after 2 years. We have people in the stadium. We have some young guys, so maybe in the beginning they feel a bit, but after in the second half, as coach said, we played a very good game, and we could win at the end.
Captain, congratulations on the win, and I wanted to know that in the pre-match conference you said that the team has given its all to reach this very moment. Now that you have the gold medal around your neck, how happy are you staying in Hyderabad FC?
It paid off. It paid off everything what we did during the season. Even last season being a bubble, this year again being a bubble and quarantine because we had a lot of cases of COVID. We couldn't fight for the shield because of COVID circumstance. So it paid off. To be far from the family is very, very difficult for all of us. But I always say we are like a family, so it makes it easier. For me, this is the best group I've been in all my career, so it makes it easier.
Captain, the opposition apart, how difficult was it to get over the crowd which is heavily tilted in Kerala style?
For me, I'm used to, so when I get in the pitch, I, I don't hear. I don't hear anything. Just the noisy, but it doesn't affect me, you know. But of course, if they are in front and the fans they start to push them, it's a bit of extra power, you know. But at the end, our fans were enough to win.
Captain, I wanted to bring your attention to this moment in the game, in the 68th minute when Rahul KP scored the goal. Fans and players alike had their hands on heads. Apart from you and Wana, who are of course the most experienced players in the pitch and in the camp, both of you looked like you had this belief that you could make a comeback against this Kerala Blasters side, who this season I believe have not lost a game after conceding points. So could tell us a little bit about this moment because I saw you clapping, looking back in the cut and also telling the players, firing them on.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of the job of the captain and the experienced players. If we get desperate, so how the young guys will be. But they scored in the minute 68, was not in the minute 95. So we knew that we could win. And as I said, they had the fake control of the game. They didn't have chances. And we were playing good that moment. So we really believe that we could win.
I have a question to the coach. The opposition coach, of course, believes that Akash Mishra should have been shown a red card for that tackle on Nishu Kumar when they were already leading 1-0. What is your thoughts on that? And also, do you believe Luna should have been shown a card or should have been given something for his off-the-ball incident with your assistant, Kambai Singh?
Now is a, I don't know. In fact, I don't know. I asked Kerala players. I was speaking with Sipovic now at the end of the game. Even I didn't know if it was a foul or not. He told me yes, it's foul and was the last player. If this is true, it's red card. If this is not true, it's not red card. Because if the player go direct to our goal, and it's very clear chance, the rules are the rules. But from the bench, it's practically impossible. And you know that is a topic, but sometimes sometimes the referee makes mistakes, like the coach with the substitutions, or like the players who miss the penalty today, for example. No? And about Adrian Luna, he's a player with character. He's a very good guy. I know him because he played in my city in 3 different teams, and he's a very good guy. Of course, he has a strong character, but yes, but it's normal. No, we are in a final. All the people are nervous. I think that you cannot show red card for one situation like this. For me, there are worse actions in the game. Not today, in general. That this action was a nonsense. No?
What's the question from my side? You came into the club last season, few points again, and missing the semi-final by 2 points. This season, the regulation was such that you had just 4 foreigners on the pitch, 7 Indian players, and your club has set a precedent of producing a lot of youngsters. Last year we saw Akash and of course Ashish come in. This year we saw Yassi took a more in a prominent role. There was Shawika who's come back in midfield now. This Indian player, the push for the Indian players, how successful has it been? And course, you've reaped the rewards of it this season. And what is the way forward, do you think?
If I tell the truth, this is the thing that I am happiest. No, I always and sometimes it's exciting when I speak about last season after 2 games, because it was in the second game when Joel and Luis Sastre they were injured in that time for a long time. Franz Andaza was injured for a long time, and then we had only 3 foreigners, but important thing, 1 in every line. Odey center back, Joao midfielder, Aridane center forward. And then was the moment for the Indian players. Now you have to show your quality. Now and they played very good, very good football. And finally, 6 players were in the national team. This year, in my opinion, sometimes we are thinking about we have to sell this player, we have to sell the players. Okay, I received 20 here, but this club pay me 25. I have to go to this club. I think finally the continuity is a thing that in football. I think football needs more continuity in general, no? Because now we have the clear example, no? Who won the regular season in Sherpur with the same coach than last season? Who won the ISL? Of course, there are coaches like Ivan with a fantastic job, but finally the continuity when you have good players, for me, is one of the keys of this team.
Question to the captain with a message for the fans, who some of them who could not travel. There was one stand who was pretty full with the Hyderabad FC supporters. A message for you for them.
I just want to thank them. It was amazing, their support there. We couldn't hear Kerala Blaster, just our fans. And I hope they have a safe travel home.
Right, any more questions? Thank you, coach. Thank you, wow. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you next season.
Thank you.
everyone.
Oh my gosh, I can't.